In the damp chill of an abandoned textile factory's basement on the outskirts of Valist City, Nixia Lazarus sat chained to a metal beam. Heavy industrial chains bit into her wrists and ankles, her dark hair matted with blood and grime. To her 3 captors, she appeared broken, a silent, defeated figure slumped against the concrete. For 72 hours, she hadn't spoken, hadn't begged. They saw weakness. They were wrong. Her captors, Drowse, Elric, and Zenith, moved with the confidence of men in control. Drowse, a burly man with a scarred face, led the trio. Elric, twitchy and nervous, fiddled with communications gear. Zenith, tall and calculating, watched Nixia with cold precision. 3 days, not a word, Drowse sneered, splashing water from a plastic bottle onto her face. She didn't flinch. Her eyes tracked the bottle, potential weapon if broken, and filed it away. Nobody's coming for you, Drowse taunted. Nixia stayed silent, noting their patterns, Dross's arrogance, Elric's anxiety, Zenith's suspicion. The basement's flickering fluorescent lights and dripping pipes gave her more data. Storm outside, possible power outages. She catalogued it all, her stillness masking preparation. They said you'd be trouble, Drowse continued, but you're just boring. He kicked a puddle at her, laughing. Zenith, however, wasn't amused. These locks, the walls, military grade, he said, eyeing the reinforced door. Overkill for one woman, Drowse shrugged. Orders are to keep her alive until extraction tomorrow. Extraction tomorrow. Timeline established. Nixia closed her eyes, feigning exhaustion. A memory flashed. A high-security facility, alarms blaring, gunfire, her being dragged away. It faded, but she knew, she wasn't just a victim. As night fell, the guards relaxed at a card table, passing a bottle of whiskey. Their vigilance waned, voices growing louder. Elric checked his phone obsessively. No contact in 24 hours. Should we call it in? Drowse dismissed him. Standard blackout. We wait. Zenith disagreed. Protocol's 12 hours. We're past that. Zenith approached Nixia, crouching to study her hands. Calluses, he said sharply. Not an analyst's hands. These belong to someone trained with weapons. Drowse scoffed, but Zenith's suspicion deepened. We weren't given a full file, just orders to hold her. Elric's phone buzzed. Asset profile updated. Extreme caution, he read, paling. Before they could process, the lights flickered, plunging the basement into darkness. When the dim red emergency glow kicked in, Zenith had a gun trained on Nixia. Something's off, he said. During the blackout, Nixia had tested her chains, finding a rusted weak link she'd worked on for days. She stayed still, letting Zenith's paranoia grow. He pulled a redacted file from his bag, her file. A photo showed her in a military uniform, text partially visible, specialized in counterintelligence and asymmetric combat. Zenith's eyes widened. We need to leave. Now. Elric fumbled with the radio. It's jammed, he cried. Drowse argued protocol, but Zenith snapped. Screw protocol. She's not who they said. The lights flickered again. When they stabilized, Nixia was no longer slumped. She stood, chains loose, posture radiating lethal readiness. Drowse laughed nervously, reaching for his gun. Sit down. Nixia swung a chain, wrapping it around his arm and yanking him off balance. Her elbow struck his temple with precision. He staggered but charged, his size an advantage. She sidestepped, striking his spine, dropping him to one knee. Elric fumbled for his weapon. Nixia grabbed a pipe from the wall and threw it, disarming him. She kicked a puddle toward him, tossing a live electrical cord into it. Elric convulsed, collapsing. Zenith fired, but Nixia anticipated, dodging as the bullet hit concrete. She closed the distance, disarming him with a pipe deflection. You're not an analyst, Zenith said, reloading. What are you? Nixia's voice was calm. Who hired you? What's the extraction plan? They fought, a deadly dance of precision. Zenith blocked a strike but faltered. Your Valkyrie, he gasped. The Ghost program. Nixia's eyes narrowed. Who's running it? Osiris Corporation. Zenith's hesitation confirmed it. She applied pressure to his carotid, and he joined his unconscious comrades. Nixia secured them with the chains, her movements professional, not vengeful. She searched the basement, finding a satellite phone, a tablet, and a redacted file in Zenith's bag. The file confirmed her suspicions. Osiris Corporation was tied to her capture. From her boot, she retrieved a tiny communication device. Nomad to command, she whispered. Infiltration successful. Phase 1 complete. After authentication, command responded. Extraction team compromised. You're on your own, Commander. Nixia's expression didn't change. She collected evidence. A hard drive from Elric, keys in a coded notebook from Drowse, the file from Zenith. The notebook revealed a vehicle location, an SUV in a nearby warehouse. She ascended the basement stairs, navigating the dark factory with stealth. Outside, the storm had passed, the industrial zone silent. At the warehouse, she found the SUV, checking for trackers or bombs. Inside, she found ammunition, fake credentials, and an envelope with a photo of 5 officials, one circled, Director Lawrence Ambrose, her former mentor. The betrayal cut deep. If Ambrose was involved, the conspiracy reached the top. Nixia drove toward Valist City's center, avoiding a suspicious police roadblock. She parked in a public garage and headed to a safe house above a convenience store, one of her off-the-books properties. After verifying its security, she showered, bandaged her wounds, and spread the evidence on a table. Using a modified laptop, she cracked the tablet's encryption. It revealed Operation Clean Sweep, a supposed counterintelligence initiative run by Ambrose to neutralize security risks, like her and her Valkyrie team. The criteria were vague, the process rigged. Encrypted files from Elric's hard drive exposed Osiris's real project, an illegal surveillance system to control markets, elections, and communications. Ambrose was protecting it, silencing whistleblowers. Nixia's team had uncovered Osiris's operation during a routine audit, making them targets. She hadn't been kidnapped, she'd allowed her capture to infiltrate the conspiracy. Now, with the extraction team compromised, she was alone. She encrypted her findings, uploaded them to a secure server, and deleted local copies. From a safe, she retrieved new IDs, a secure phone, and a 9mm handgun. Dawn broke over Valist City as she studied Ambrose's photo. The higher they are, the harder they fall, she murmured. Blending into the morning crowd, Nixia vowed to expose the truth. This wasn't just about survival, it was about dismantling a conspiracy threatening democracy itself. The chains that once bound her were broken. The real fight was just